Contradiction in the genealogy of Jesus Christ. Did Matthew succeed in proving that Jesus is the Messiah? Some New Testament commentators argue that Matthew omitted 4 kings from David's lineage to preserve the number 14 in the second group of Jesus' genealogy. He removed Ahaziah, Joash, and Amaziah, making it appear as though Joram fathered Uzziah directly, even though Uzziah was his great-grandson. Matthew also omitted Jehoiakim, causing the phrase, Josiah the father of Jechoniah, to look as if Jechoniah were Josiah's son rather than his grandson. Matthew was also mistaken when he said that Jechoniah and his brothers were born at the time of the exile, while Old Testament texts show that they were born years earlier, and that Jechoniah was 18 years old when the exile occurred. Is Jesus the Messiah who was meant to sit on David's throne? The book of Jeremiah records a divine judgment on Jehoiakim declaring that he will have no one to sit on the throne of David, eliminating any possibility of royal inheritance from his offspring. A similar judgment was issued against his son Jechoniah. Record this man as childless, for none of his offspring will prosper, none will sit on the throne of David or rule anymore in Judah. The curses on Jehoiakim and Jechoniah is one of the strongest critical challenges to the Messiah's genealogy, because it explicitly prevents anyone from this lineage from occupying David's throne. And since Matthew's Gospel places Jesus within this very lineage, it creates a major theological gap in the Christian narrative regarding the legitimacy of the Messiah's royal claim. Can the Messiah truly be a descendant of David? The Gospel of Matthew recounts that Jesus entered into a debate with the Pharisees about the identity of the Messiah. He asked them about the Messiah's lineage, and they answered that he is the son of David. Jesus then cited David's words in the Psalms, where David calls the Messiah Lord, revealing a contradiction. How can the Messiah be both David's Lord and his son at the same time? This argument confused the Pharisees, and none of them was able to reply. Jesus' question to the Pharisees about the identity of the Messiah is in itself an indirect refutation of the idea that he himself is the expected Messiah. He speaks of the Messiah as someone else and denies the Son of David title that the Gospels apply to Jesus, undermining any attempt to use this passage as proof that Jesus is the long-awaited Messiah of Jewish expectation.